Welcome to Body Make and Health Management. In today's video, we will break down macronutrients, proteins, carbohydrates, and fats, in a simple, practical way you can actually use. These are the very cornerstones of our vitality, the fundamental components that power our existence. We shall delve into their individual roles, their sources, and how they interact to create a thriving internal environment. This exploration aims to demystify these essential nutrients, transforming abstract concepts into tangible knowledge that empowers you to make informed choices for your health and performance. We'll uncover the secrets behind their functions, from building the very fabric of our being, to providing the explosive energy for our most demanding activities. Think of this as a guided safari into the nutritional landscape of your own body. So, prepare to unlock the power that lies within your plate and within you. Chapter 1. What are macronutrients, the body's primary fuel? In the grand theater of life, the human body is a most extraordinary protagonist, constantly engaged in a symphony of complex processes. To sustain this incredible performance, it requires sustenance in specific substantial quantities. These are the macronutrients, the very essence of our dietary intake consumed in macro or large amounts. They are the bedrock of our physiological operations, the primary providers of energy, and the raw materials for growth and repair. There are three principal players in this nutritional drama: proteins, carbohydrates, and fats. Each of these is a unique molecular structure with a specialized set of responsibilities within the body's vast and complex economy. Proteins, the master builders; carbohydrates, the swift energizers; and fats, the dense reserves and vital regulators. Together, they form a triumvirate that dictates our physical capabilities, our resilience, and even the subtle currents of our mood and cognitive function. Understanding their interplay is akin to understanding the fundamental laws that govern a natural habitat. Macronutrients are precisely that for us. Proteins are the high-grade materials that repair and build its chassis and engine. Carbohydrates are the high-octane fuel that powers its immediate journeys. Fats, then, are the essential oils and long-range fuel tanks, ensuring smooth operation and providing energy for the longer, more arduous expeditions. Each macronutrient plays a unique and irreplaceable role in the body's continuous quest for energy and performance. They are not merely calories, but complex molecules that interact with our biology in profound ways. The quality and quantity of these macronutrients directly impact our ability to thrive, to adapt, and to reach our full potential. Therefore, a foundational understanding of these components is crucial for long-term health. Chapter 2. Proteins, the indispensable architects of life. Proteins, often hailed as the building blocks of life, are indeed the primary architects and construction workers within the intricate city of our body. These complex molecules, assembled from smaller units called amino acids, are absolutely essential for a vast array of biological functions. Their most celebrated role is in the growth and repair of tissues. From the powerful muscles that propel us, to the delicate tissues of our organs, proteins are constantly at work, mending, rebuilding, and reinforcing the very structures that define our physical form. Consider the aftermath of strenuous physical exertion, a challenging workout that pushes your muscles to their limits. In this scenario, microscopic tears occur within the muscle fibers. It is protein that rushes to the scene, providing the necessary materials to repair this damage. But it doesn't just repair, it rebuilds them stronger and more resilient than before. This adaptive process, known as muscle protein synthesis, is fundamental to increasing strength and endurance. The reach of protein extends far beyond muscle. It is a critical component of our immune system, forming antibodies that identify and neutralize invading pathogens. Enzymes, the catalysts for countless biochemical reactions, are proteins. Hormones, the chemical messengers that regulate everything from metabolism to mood, often have protein structures. Even the hemoglobin that carries oxygen in our blood is a protein. Its importance, therefore, cannot be overstated. It is woven into the very fabric of our being. Nature provides a rich tapestry of protein sources, catering to diverse dietary preferences and needs. Chapter 3. Carbohydrates, the body's preferred energy currency. Carbohydrates, often a subject of much dietary debate, are, in biological terms, the body's primary and most readily available source of energy. They are the swift fuel that powers a vast range of our activities, from the most mundane of movements to the most explosive athletic endeavors. More critically, carbohydrates are the preferred energy source for the brain, that magnificent command center which consumes a disproportionate amount of our daily energy budget. Without an adequate supply, cognitive functions can become sluggish. These vital nutrients are broadly categorized into two main types: complex carbohydrates and simple carbohydrates. Complex carbohydrates, found in foods like whole grains, brown rice, oats, quinoa, and vegetables, are structurally more intricate. They consist of long chains of sugar molecules that the body breaks down relatively slowly. This gradual digestion leads to a steady, sustained release of glucose into the bloodstream, providing a reliable and enduring source of energy. Simple carbohydrates, in contrast, are made up of shorter chains of sugar molecules or even single sugar units. These are found naturally in fruits and milk, but also abundantly in processed foods such as white bread, sugary cereals, sweets, and sodas. Because of their simpler structure, they are digested and absorbed rapidly, leading to a quicker spike in blood glucose levels. This can provide a fast burst of energy, but often, if not managed, is followed by a corresponding rapid drop. Consider the practical application. A banana, rich in simple sugars, consumed shortly before a workout can provide that immediate surge of energy needed to kickstart your performance. Conversely, a meal containing oats or brown rice, eaten a few hours prior, will ensure a more prolonged energy supply. It is crucial to understand that carbohydrates, in and of themselves, are not the dietary villains they are sometimes portrayed to be. The critical factors are the quality of the carbohydrate sources chosen and the timing of their consumption relative to energy demands. Whole, unprocessed carbohydrates come packaged with fiber, vitamins, and minerals, offering far more nutritional value than their refined, simple counterparts. Chapter 4. Fats, the misunderstood nutrient essential for vitality. Fats, for many years, have been unfairly maligned, relegated to the shadows of dietary advice under a cloud of misconception. Yet these macronutrients are absolutely essential for a multitude of critical bodily functions. They are far from being mere calorie-dense substances to be avoided. Instead, they are vital players in maintaining our health, influencing everything from cellular integrity to hormonal balance and cognitive well-being. One of the paramount roles of dietary fats is in the production of hormones. Many hormones, including sex hormones like estrogen and testosterone, are synthesized from cholesterol, a type of fat. These hormones regulate a vast spectrum of physiological processes, including metabolism, growth, mood, and reproductive health. Insufficient intake of healthy fats can lead to disruptions in this delicate hormonal symphony. Furthermore, fats are indispensable for the optimal functioning of our brain. The brain itself is remarkably fatty, with nearly 60% of its dry weight being composed of fat. Specific types of fats, such as omega-3 fatty acids, are integral components of brain cell membranes and play crucial roles in neurotransmission, learning, and memory. Adequate intake of these beneficial fats supports cognitive health throughout life. Another critical function of dietary fats is their role in the absorption of fat-soluble vitamins A, D, E, and K. These vitamins are essential for vision, bone health, immune function, and blood clotting. However, they cannot be absorbed effectively from the digestive tract into the bloodstream without the presence of fat. It is important to distinguish between different types of fats, as not all fats are created equal. Healthy fats, which should form the cornerstone of our fat intake, include monounsaturated fats found in olive oil, avocados, and nuts, and polyunsaturated fats, which include omega-3s from fatty fish like salmon, flax seeds, and walnuts. Chapter 5. How to balance your macros. The quest for the perfect macronutrient ratio is a common one, yet the truth is that there is no single, universally applicable formula. The human body, in its remarkable diversity, exhibits a wide range of responses to different nutritional approaches. Your ideal macro balance is a deeply personal equation, intricately linked to your unique physiology, your lifestyle, and your specific health and fitness aspirations. Consider an individual whose primary goal is to build significant muscle mass. For them, the architectural demands on the body are high. This often necessitates a relatively higher intake of protein to provide the essential amino acids for muscle repair and growth. Simultaneously, an ample supply of carbohydrates is crucial to fuel intense training sessions and to aid in recovery. Fats remain important for hormonal health, but protein and carbs often take center stage in this scenario. Now picture someone whose objective is fat loss while preserving lean muscle. Here, the strategy might shift. Protein intake often remains relatively high to promote satiety, preserve muscle tissue during a caloric deficit, and due to its higher thermic effect of feeding. Carbohydrate intake might be moderated, focusing on complex high-fiber sources to manage insulin levels and control hunger. Healthy fats would continue to play their essential roles, contributing to satiety and overall hormonal balance. Contrast this with an endurance athlete, perhaps a marathon runner or a long-distance cyclist. Their primary challenge is sustained energy output over extended periods. For these individuals, carbohydrates reign supreme. They are the most efficient fuel source for prolonged aerobic activity. Chapter 6. Common macronutrient mistakes to avoid. In the pursuit of health and optimal body composition, even with the best intentions, it is remarkably easy to stumble into common pitfalls regarding macronutrient intake. These missteps can inadvertently sabotage progress, leading to frustration and a feeling that one's efforts are in vain. Understanding these frequent errors is the first step towards navigating the nutritional terrain with greater confidence and success. One prevalent mistake is the excessive fear and restriction of dietary fat. Driven by outdated advice or a misunderstanding of fat's role, some individuals drastically reduce their fat intake, believing it to be the direct path to weight loss or better health. However, as we've explored, healthy fats are crucial for hormone production, brain function, and nutrient absorption. Eating too little fat can lead to hormonal imbalances, dry skin, cognitive fog, and deficiencies in fat-soluble vitamins. Conversely, an equally common error is the unwarranted fear of carbohydrates. In recent years, carbohydrates have often been demonized, leading many to adopt very low-carb diets without fully understanding the implications. While strategic carbohydrate reduction can be effective for some goals, an overly restrictive approach can result in low energy levels, impaired athletic performance, mood disturbances, and a lack of essential micronutrients and fiber found in whole carbohydrate sources. Another frequent imbalance occurs when there's an excessive focus on protein, often at the expense of the other macronutrients. While protein is undeniably vital, particularly for muscle growth and repair, consuming it in vast quantities without adequately balancing it with sufficient carbohydrates and healthy fats can be problematic. The body needs carbohydrates for energy and to spare protein for its building tasks, and fats for hormonal and cellular health. An overemphasis on one macro can lead to an underconsumption of others. Often overlooked in the macronutrient discussion, yet critically important, is dietary fiber. While not a macronutrient itself, fiber is predominantly found in carbohydrate-rich whole foods like fruits, vegetables, legumes, and whole grains. Ignoring fiber intake can lead to significant digestive issues, including constipation and an imbalanced gut microbiome. And so, our exploration of the fundamental macronutrients, proteins, carbohydrates, and fats draws to a close. We have journeyed through their distinct roles, from the architectural prowess of proteins to the energetic drive of carbohydrates, and the essential regulatory functions of fats. Understanding these core components of our diet is not merely academic, it is a practical skill, empowering you to fuel your body with intention and wisdom. The path to mastering your macronutrients is an ongoing one, a personal voyage of discovery, adjustment, and refinement. Remember that the principles we've discussed today are designed to serve as a compass, guiding you towards choices that support your unique goals and enhance your overall well-being. The true mastery lies in listening to your body, observing its responses, and cultivating a sustainable approach that nourishes you, not just for a fleeting period, but for a lifetime of vitality and health. If you found this video helpful, and the insights shared today have illuminated your understanding of these vital nutrients, please give it a thumbs up. Share it with someone who might benefit from this knowledge, a friend, a family member, or anyone on their own health journey. And don't forget to subscribe to Body Make and Health Management for more insights and tips to help you succeed in your pursuit of a healthier, stronger you. Thanks for watching until the end, and I'll see you in the next video.